Connor Bedard has proven himself to be a top prospect in the game of hockey, and is a consensus #1 overall pick in this year's upcoming draft. But what could stop him from becoming the game's next star player? Before we talk about that though, let's take a look at how Bedard got here. Bedard started out playing in Vancouver for the North Vancouver Storm under-15 club in the Pacific Coast Bantam Hockey League during the 17-18 season at just 12 years of age. After a year with the Storm, he went to the West Vancouver Academy in 2018-2019, where he played for the Bantam Prep team. With this team, Bedard showed off just how much further ahead of the competition he was, where he put up 64 goals and 24 assists, totaling to 88 points over just 30 games played. This season put Bedard on the radar of many scouts, who were eager to see if Bedard could repeat his incredible season, and that's exactly what he did. The next season with the West Vancouver Academy, he recorded 43 goals and 41 assists for 84 points. Bedard was obviously way too good of a player for any of the junior leagues at his age level, and the Western Hockey League recognized that and granted him exceptional status, the first player in WHL history to be given exceptional status. Once a status was given, the Regina Pats drafted Bedard first overall in the 2020 Western Hockey League draft, which was a surprise to nobody as just about every junior hockey team knew about Bedard by this point. His first season in the Western Hockey League was shortened, but that did not stop him from putting up eye-catching numbers with the Regina Pats, as he had 12 goals and 16 assists for 28 points in just 12 games played. He led all rookies in goals, points, and assists, despite only playing half of the season. And thus, he took home Rookie of the Year for the 2020-2021 season. That year, he also represented Canada at the Under-18 World Juniors as a 15-year-old. He put up 7 goals and 7 assists with 14 points at the tournament, which tied him with Connor McDavid for the most points recorded at the Under-18 World Juniors as a 15-year-old. With Bedard's help, Canada took home gold in the tournament when they beat Russia in the finals. Bedard's first season with the Pats proved to be just a taste of what he is capable of, as in the next season he amassed 51 goals and 49 assists, putting him at 100 points on the dot in just 62 games played. That season proved that Bedard was not only an incredibly talented player, but that he could also consistently play at a high level. He would also play at 2 international tournaments that year, both the Under-18 and the Under-20 World Juniors tournaments. At the Under-18 tournament, Bedard served as the captain and recorded 6 goals and 1 assist in 4 games, but Canada was disappointingly knocked out of the tournament in the quarterfinals. Canada had better luck at the 2022 Under-20 tournament though, as Canada won gold, and Bedard registered 4 goals and 4 assists, garnering 8 points in just 7 games. Coming into the 2022-2023 season, the Regina Pats were looking for a new captain, and so they gave the honor to Bedard due to his incredible play and ability to carry teams on his own. With his new leadership role, Bedard didn't disappoint, as he sits at an impressive 42 goals, 43 assists for 85 points in just 34 games so far this season. He also played at yet another World Juniors for Canada, the Under-20 tournament. Bedard showed up in a huge way for Canada in this tournament, registering a record-breaking 9 goals and 14 assists for 23 points in just 7 games. That's over 3 points per game. This was the most points ever recorded by a player at a single World Juniors tournament, which only added to the hype around his name. Now that we have talked about what Bedard has done to prove himself, let's talk about what can stand between him and being a star in the NHL. To put it quite simply, it is Bedard's size and skating ability that will hold him back once he reaches the NHL. Bedard is only 5'9" and 185 pounds, and as he is currently 17 years old, he's unlikely to grow anymore. We all know Bedard has one of the most wicked shots we've ever seen in the modern game, but how often will he be able to take these shots once he reaches the NHL level? See, most star players are able to put up points in a number of different ways, like shooting, tips, and net front battles. But with guys who are smaller, putting up points with tips and net front battles is a lot more challenging, as they are easy to get body position on, taking away their ability to win battles or tip shots. The average NHL player is 6'1" and 200 pounds, so in most situations that Bedard will face, his opponent will have a huge size advantage on him. Now, smaller players like Columbus's Johnny Gaudreau can utilize speed as an important skill, but at the 2023 CHL Combine, Bedard only came top 5 in one of the many skating events. Of course, a Combine doesn't make or break a player, but it may show us that Bedard is not the skater we thought he was. One thing all the shorter players have in the NHL is speed, and that will be something that Bedard will have to improve on to become a star in the NHL. Personally, I think Bedard will have an incredible NHL career, if not become a star, as even though he's not the fastest guy, he's able to pull off moves at his top speed that other guys in the league couldn't even fathom doing. Bedard is one-of-a-kind talent. With this shot and stick handling ability, there's nobody close to him in his age group. He will just really have to improve on his skating fundamentals to reach his fullest potential. That's all for now though, so thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great day. Oh, and check out my video on the NHL in the 2000s if you have not already. See you guys next time.